wrong screen. Let's go to the overlay. Okay, so for the first time this evening, we are going to have a Zerg versus Terran. It's going to be Net Wars Kingpin. Going to be playing for match point here against BigFan, who wants to hold on, wants to bring his team to that all-important ace match. But it's going to be a hard-fought task for him. Kingpin, a very good Zerg player, not made his debut yet in STPL for Net Wars yet. This is going to be his debut match, his debut performance, and this is a very, very important game for him to be sent out on. Now let's actually have a look at what map they're going to be playing on, and then we can switch straight on over into the game. They are going to be playing on Neo Moon Glaive. Pretty good map for Terran against Zerg, I'm not going to lie. There's been some really cool TVZs throughout Pro League history on this map. Hopefully STPL is going to prove the same, and it looks like we can actually get into the game pretty quickly now. Of course, TVC, there's not too many stats in my database yet, but this is the stats of all my, I like to call it FESPA, the Fantasy Esports Association. All the FESPA events, the stats of the games I've cast have been in here. The stats are going to get a lot bigger because of STPL, because unlike stuff like Clash for Char, the old STPL, I'm actually going to be reporting and casting every single game, so there is going to be a lot of games still to come to you guys, by the way. I'll explain that a little bit as we get into the game. Don't want to show the overlay too much, and let's actually hop into the replay and let's get going. So let's just quickly swap that over, and here we go. Starting us off in the 5 o'clock position is going to be the Brown Terran. It's going to be BigFan fighting for his team's life this week in the STPL. And his opponent is going to be the Teal Zerg. It's going to be fighting for the win, Kingpin. Now, while we're in a little bit of a lull during this game, it looks like we won't have a 4-pool or anything crazy like that, or a 5-pool, because we're actually on 8 supply already. But this is the first round of the STPL. I know I still need to make my big post on TL explaining everything. But basically, the way the tournament works is there are four rounds, 4 sets of playoffs. Now, I think the way I'm going to do it, rather than doing any sort of crazy league points or anything, I'm going to have it that whatever team wins the playoffs for each round will be seeded into the grand finals. They will be seeded in all equally, so it's going to be equal seeds. What I'll probably have it is do the winner of, well, you know what, it's going to be a long while before we reach the grand finals. But basically, looks like BigFan is going to try and wall off a little bit here. You can wall off, but you do need the barracks on the bottom, so this could be quite dangerous. Yeah, I think this could be a bit bad. Yeah, this is not link type, by the way. I played this map a lot, and that is 100% not link tight. But here we go. Looks like we will have nothing too crazy. We're going to have a 12 hatch coming up for Kingpin, so that's going to be pretty good. But basically, the way I'm looking at doing it is 4 rounds, 4 sets of playoffs. The winner of each playoffs will make it to the grand final, and basically the prize pool at the end. Of course, the prize pool at the moment is around $700 US, and we are 3 weeks in. There are many, many weeks to go, so hopefully that prize pool will grow quite a lot. And I'm hoping to put a little bit of my own money in as well. I'm saving up a little bit, but I'm not exactly the richest person. So I do thank you all for your donations and your support to the tournament. It means a lot, and that is the only problem with the way I'm thinking of doing it. So I may need to do like a league point system. What I'm going to do is I'm going to think about it. I know we're at the very beginning of the tournament, but basically it's all going to make... I need to find a way of making every round count, every round important, and make it fair in the grand finals. So I do want people to put all their effort into every single round if they can. There is 14 teams. I'm hoping all of them will stay the journey the whole way through. There is a big cash prize on the line. So unlike the first time ever on the STPL, it was a little bit harder. I had everyone playing under anonymous names. There wasn't a prize pool. Something like Matcherino didn't exist back then. And basically, a lot of players lost interest very quickly. There was no reason to really carry on other than sort of notoriety, but even then they had anonymous names, so it didn't really help them. But BigFan is going to find out there that it's not actually link type, but he will be able to build the bunker. That will be quite nice. He was very lucky he wasn't 9-pooled though, or 4-pooled. That would have been incredibly dangerous, but looks like he is going to be safe for now. Kingpin going up 2-3 hatcheries, as you can see here. On my mouse accuracy, I don't know if you've noticed I'm misclicking a lot. Now that's because TT1 spoke to me about my mouse settings when I'm playing. Basically my DPI was set way too high. So now I'm trying to get used to the slow mouse, and I'm sort of overcompensating with movement. So you actually see like a lot of weird like jankiness in my mouse movements at the moment while I'm trying to get used to it all. Possibly could have changed my DPI back while I was casting, but the SUV looks like it's doing a pretty good job juking and driving, and as I say that, it gets cursed and dies, so I'm not going to mention that about any poor scouting workers ever again. Looks like we do have BigFan doing a decent thing. He's actually going to block off this base. There was a funny game the other day between Tai2 and his opponent, which the name has completely forgotten, or which I've completely forgotten. Basically, he built a forge in that location as part of like his, well, that was like his first building. I think it was against DM White. No, it was against Oz, sorry. And somehow Tai2 went to attack it rather than, well, he didn't even attack it, he just sort of left it. Here we go. If you've just tuned in, guys, we are 4 games in today, so this is the 4th game. There is 2 series being casted. This is the first of 2, so there's a lot of STPL action coming your way after this as well. Hopefully you do enjoy the casting and you do enjoy the tournament. And of course, mainly you enjoy the players, because I really want to give the players some exposure. That's why I'm doing a lot of interviews with them, doing a lot of interviews with the team captains as well. I just want to make sure everybody gets maximum amount of exposure, and here we go, Lurkers. Coming up first for Kingpin, not going to be Mutalisks, and Lurker's very good on this map. Now, as I may have said if you've checked out any of the other casts, basically this in the middle is on the high ground, there are ramps coming up to it, so Lurkers can be very strong just holding that ramp, making it very difficult for the Terran player to really move out, but BigFan already ready, making sure there's no third base anywhere. A really nice move by him, going to allow him to sort of figure out there may be something crazy going on. Although he is going into full bio. We do have the stim on the way, no factory yet, engineering bay coming up as well, so it's gonna be a kind of interesting build here. He's gone for like 1 racks academy, into 2nd racks, into 3rd racks, but the stim is very late in this game, so playing a little bit greedy possibly, not playing the most standard he can, but of course it's good that every player should play their own style. Like one of the Day 9 podcasts, the early ones, he actually mentions that when you have like your style, you should just play that style and get confident with it, feel good with it, and then slowly start to appreciate everything. But here we go, looks like the 3rd barracks gonna fly back. Now this is a good reason to actually add on a 4th barracks, but he's gonna add a factory on instead. Looks like we should have range coming up immediately after stim finishes, and using the engineering bay block to try and stop any possible thirds, but doesn't look like Kingpin's really going to be going for that anytime soon. He has added a lot of lurkers. I think he's actually going up to 4 lurkers right now. I know it is going to be 3 lurkers for now. I'm going to add on an evolution chamber at the front as well to maybe try and help wall. BigFan still looking around for this non-existent 3rd base. And I almost feel like Kingpin is playing a little bit too defensive here. Of course, he doesn't have full information. It's not like a Terran. He doesn't have scan, so he does have to play based on what he can see. But this firebat's can do a lot of damage to those. But here we go. Looks like we do actually have 2 forward lurkers. I was in fact incorrect, and he may be able to actually break down this front, and this could be very dangerous. Looks like the units have been pulled back. A turret goes down immediately on both sides. But here we go. Another 3 lurkers coming in. I can't believe I missed those on the minimap. But this is going to be a very dangerous position for BigFan to be in. It looks like Kingpin is going to try and snipe the turret, and this could be a very quick end to BigFan and Team Liquid in this best of 5. But it looks like the lurkers shelling down on all of the SCVs now. The SCVs being pulled, but he has lost his natural right now. We have a drone actually trying to take the 3rd base, going to attack the attack the thing. Do we have a slow... Oh, wow, we actually have a slow lurker drop coming in the main as well. And this is so obnoxious to deal with. A lot of the units have gone down trying to defend the front. He cannot repair the bunker. And he has absolutely nothing back here to defend this. This is one of the reasons why I don't like the replay overlay, because I wouldn't have known that was coming. But here we go, taking control of the bottom of the Terran player's ramp. How on earth has he got vision up there? But here we go, another 2 lurkers moving in, gonna run into the bunker. Really nice usage of the bunker there, but here we go, the drops have gone down. Looks like we do have the 2 lurkers here. 7 kills, 8 kills on this lurker, 6 on the other one. Such huge damage being done. 18 kills, that's another 3. That is 21 kills. Pretty much every single SCV of BigFan is going down. He's trying to add a second scanner on, but BigFan cannot do anything. He cannot defend his bases. He didn't see it. Oh my god, Kingpin with the offensive GG. I don't think he did it deliberately, but there we go. No GG yet from BigFan. He's going to try and hold on. Pulling off the fantasy GG. He still has SCVs that can mine. Looks like he's going to try and hold his ramp, clear up the lurkers at the back, but this is a lot of damage going down. He does not have the perfect splits, and this final lurker with 13 kills, getting at his 14th. The lurkers and the Hydra's moving up. Oh my god, morphing the lurkers next to the bunker, such a huge deal. Gonna allow us... Oh, wait, that actually means the lurker's still going to go down, but trying to repair, but he's got no SCVs mining. This repair is not going to last very long. But the lurker in the main still alive, not actually attacking the scanner, interestingly enough. But I mean, BigFan is trying to hold on. He's trying to play valiantly, he knows his team's tournament life is on the line here. He doesn't want to give up. He wants to take it to the ace match, but unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. Everything goes down, and GG! Kingpin is going to win the game for his